Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go here in New Orleans. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money out, only when I got put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
The 27-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
That's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Shuck. He's got his man, it's Hill. And he will score. Taysom Hill, touchdown Saints.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down, and it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Makes the score Saints 7, 49ers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll roll out here with Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 15.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
16 yards. First down.
Again, it's McCaffrey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. To the former Cal Bear, Jake Tonjes. And he will score! Jake Tonjes, touchdown, 49ers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
On the start. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Shuck. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Shuck. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
14 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. We're back to New Orleans. After this, it is 3rd and long. Throwing again is Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On fourth down, Purdy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's shut. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners will take over possession here at the 44.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Purdy now on second down. He'll let one go down the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here's Purdy again. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Carl Granderson gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal. Saints going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. It's Purdy, and the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. We're going to go for it on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Here's takeover on 1st and 10. And they're on 45-yard line.
Play action. Here's Purdy. On the run to the right. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone. out inside the 20. What a big play on 4th and 10. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Purdy gonna put it up again. That's caught by McCaffrey. And the 49ers are gonna have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
49er first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And
he barrels his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the give, this is Kamara. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard
From the 23, here's second and 9. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey.
a bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. To the pylon, he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. D. Winters there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Olave is the motion man. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 6. To throw is Shuck. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Niners first down.
At the 15-yard line.
To throw, Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 31, here is 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And I don't think he got there, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, it's Shuck. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. First and 10. Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time by talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Now it's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and goal at
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Throwing is Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Pete Werner getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Purdy. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Javon Vele was the intended target.
2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
That's to his tight end, Kittle. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now Shough on third down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll go. And here's Shough. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. Here we go. One final play. Throw right side. He's got Tonjes. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game